You are now listening to Universally Controversial.
I'm back. I know it's been 2 long weeks. I know you guys have missed me. And I kind of left you with, I wouldn't say a bitter taste in your mouth, but the last video was obviously a lot more serious than this video is going to be. It was a much more a serious topic, with the things that are going on in the world. But I'm sorry that it took me so long to get this video out. I've just been busy with school and stuff like that. You gotta get that education. That's what they tell us, I joined the Marine Corps so I wouldn't have to go to school. And look at me now, fucking getting a goddamn education. The first thing I'd like to do before we start this video is I'd like to shout out my boy, Tiller Bean, his mixer. If you like watching people stream videos, he's actually really good. My first Warzone dub is because of him. He showed me the way. I got my first dub because of him. And I've gotten many more since then. The first dub, I didn't get no kills though. I didn't get any kills my first dub, but we wouldn't have won without me. I made it to the end. Don't get it twisted. I made it to the end, and I revived everyone that went down in the goddamn war zone. Every time somebody went down, I was there, picking motherfuckers up, downing people. They were stealing my kills. Tyler, you was stealing my kills. Because I was downing motherfuckers on them rooftops, and then y'all was just shooting them, playing cleanup man. Nah, but seriously, he has merch. This hoodie I love it. It's like really soft on the inside. I've never had a white hoodie, so it's gonna be a journey keeping this motherfucker clean. But I love the logo. It's nice and soft. Like, even if it starts to get dirty and gets old, it'll be it has the great feel of a great gym hoodie. But it also is like a great wear around anytime, anywhere hoodie. Love the logo, by the way, bro. Like, it's dope. Also, my boy Nathan. Like, this would not be possible without the support of Nathan. Y'all see how bright it is? Like, see how this melanin on my skin is radiant right now? It's because of Nathan. Because he bought me these beautiful fucking lights, even though I told him he didn't have to. First off, he bought them without me knowing them. And then when I found out, I was like, you didn't have to do that. But he was like, I want to see you succeed and I want to do things for you. Just stop being a bitch and just take the goddamn lights. So I accepted the lights. And they are amazing. So, brother, thank you, love you. Wouldn't be here without you. And then the support of everyone else. Before we get started, if you are watching this on YouTube, even if you're listening on Spotify, Apple, whatever, please go to my YouTube page and like and subscribe. That way, you like and subscribe, and it will grow it. It'll make this bigger, and then we're trying to go nationwide, baby. We live, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get a good amount of followers. I ain't trying to be famous or nothing, but I'm trying to get a good amount of followers. You know what I'm saying? Good amount of people watching me. That way, when I started actually putting out merch, I put the post on Facebook, and y'all said y'all wanted merch, and y'all said what y'all wanted, and y'all better buy it. This shit ain't gonna be free. Ain't no free handouts around here. A lot of motherfuckers be thinking they be getting free shit, but I paid for this hoodie. So if I can pay for shit, y'all can pay for shit. I'm gonna try to make a reasonable price because I don't really care about making a profit. This shit's for fun. But let's get into this topic. It's a nice juicy one. I like it. Toxic relationships and how to get out of them. If you're in a toxic relationship, or if you don't know you're in a toxic relationship, this is how you will know that you are in a toxic relationship. You know what I'm saying? So, a few of the tall tales, because some of y'all be in a relationship and y'all be thinking, oh, he's the man of my dreams or she's the girl of my dreams. And then not know, once I read off some of these, warning signs, you're going to be like, You're going to be like that emoji with the hand up on his face. That's going to be you. So when y'all hear some of these, just go back, lay in bed. Don't say nothing to your significant other. You don't want to be going off the handles. But go back, when you land in bed, just, start thinking about all them red flags that was up there that you missed. Now, toxic relationship. We got no one, you feel like some of the tall tale signs is you feel like there's no point in saying anything. Well, that's one of them. You're like, what, I'm not even going to say nothing to them because it ain't no point in saying nothing because they just going to get mad or they're not going to listen to what I'm saying, blah, 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 right? We've all had somebody like that. I've been someone like that. I tell y'all, back in the day, early, when I was a young whippersnapper, I wasn't shit. Y'all go hear some stories tonight, and y'all gonna be like, damn, Craig really wasn't shit. He wasn't lying. He wasn't shit. So, just listen. But Hey, I am a man of God now. I am a God-fearing man. I have changed my ways for the better. You know what I'm saying? So y'all don't judge me on stuff that I did back in my young whippersnapper days. But you think there's no point in speaking. Like, you're like, you know what, they gonna get mad. And if you're on the other side and they come to you with stuff and they like, I don't never say nothing, because I used to be like this, and it's like, I don't say nothing because I feel like you're gonna get mad all the time. You just gotta step back and be like, you know what, they actually trying to speak to me and communicate. If I want this thing to work, I gotta open up and I gotta listen, right? And then you have one-sided. Everything feels one-sided. Like you putting in all the love, you putting in all the effort, you putting in all, like you helping around the house, you doing everything, and it's not getting reciprocated. Now, a caveat to that, maybe they might be going through some things that you might not know, or they don't want to bring up to you. You know what I'm saying? So they don't want to, they don't want to burden you with their problems, adding onto your plate because they know you're already dealing with a lot. And that could be a reason why. That's why, the waves of communication need to be open, and y'all need to be communicating with each other. Because if y'all not communicating, then everything's going to be null and void, and y'all going to end up, bickering and fighting all the time, and you're never going to get anywhere with it. Then you have always, like, you're always feeling like you're alone in a relationship. Like, y'all don't do too much communicating. There's not a lot of intimacy. Y'all don't do things together. Y'all kind of like do y'all own things. It's kind of like y'all roommates. You know what I'm saying? You ever been with somebody and you just feel like you their roommate? I ain't never felt like that because I don't be living with people. But at the same time, like, I've been in relationships where it feels like we just homies. We just homies that, smash occasionally. She throw that ass back, But then you don't really feel like you in a relationship. So, that's another one. Passive aggressiveness. Like, so we was talking about this today. Dudes, we do this a lot. We do this a lot. Because, females, y'all do get a little sensitive about some things that we say. Cindy sent me a meme today that was like, oh, I don't like when you say this, or you go a little overboard. And the dude's response was, you know what? I'm not, here you go. I just won't say anything ever again. We be going a little too far with it, like going a little overboard with it. Because I've said that shit many times. I just won't say nothing at all if, it bothers you or whatever. So what you got to do is, you can't be passive aggressive. You can't do that. Like, just say what you got to say. Be direct, to the point, and don't be beating around the bush and shit. Like, because being passive aggressive is funny. It's funny. But at the same time, it gets you nowhere in the relationship. Like, you're not gonna benefit from that at all. You feel me? So, then you have lying and cheating, obviously. Can't be lying and cheating. Ladies, can't be cheating. You can't be, like, ladies, you can't be acting like you're single, right? You can't be having single Saturdays where you're going out with your thotty-ass friends, and then y'all going to the clubs, and you putting on your little skimpy dress, and your man at home being a good man, cooking dinner, cleaning the house, playing Warzone, acting like a simp. And you out there throwing that ass back for every motherfucker that done bought you a drink. You can't do that. Because as the great misogynistic leader of the land of misogyny, Future once said, that bitch belonged to the streets. And if you don't want to belong to the streets, if you don't want to live on the streets, then you can't belong to the streets. You feel me? So you just got to act like you got some sense. And it's like, okay, another thing, and this ties into what I just said, you can't, like, you shouldn't have to, hide the things you want to do, or not do the things you want to do just because you're in a relationship. Y'all should be free to do the things that you were doing before, because you're individuals, right? So, like, you were an individual before the relationship. She was an individual. Vice versa. Y'all come together. You're two individuals. I don't believe in that whole we are one bullshit. People of the world all hold hands and sing together. No. Like, I'm an individual, you're an individual. We are just working together towards a common goal, which is love, right? Love, happiness, peace, harmony, whatever you want to call it. You're working towards that, but you are still an individual. So don't abandon the things that you did and you enjoyed when you were single just because you're now in a relationship. Obviously, if you're indulging in toxic behavior, then you got to give that shit up. But I mean, like, going and hanging out with your friends, or going and getting your nails done and stuff like that, and just enjoying the hobbies that you enjoyed before you were in a relationship, then you should still be able to indulge in those, guilty pleasures. But as long as it's, within the confines of the rules that you and your significant other have set for the relationship, right? So like, and I've never been the type of person, and it always blows my mind when I would go hang out with friends or whatever, and I hang out with married people, so I'm like, oh, hey, we about to go to Buffalo Wild Wings, watch the fights or watch a game or whatever, and like, oh, well, let me ask the wife. Ask what? Ask if she wants you to, she wants you to bring her something back. That's the only thing you need to be asking. You don't, like, you asking for permission? Motherfuckers, it's 2020. You asking for permission? You grown. And you asking for permission to go anywhere? You should not be asking for permission to go anywhere unless it's your mama and you are under the age of 18 living in their house. That's the only time you should be asking anybody for permission to do anything when you grown as fuck. I'm not asking nobody for permission. What? I'm grown. Like, I will get up and fucking goddamn fly to goddamn Mars if I want to. And you know what you're going to do? Have a nice trip. See you when you get back. That's it. So, and it goes vice versa. Cindy don't have to ask me to go nowhere. Like, she's like, hey, they've been thinking about doing this or whatever. The girl's been thinking about doing this, going on. I ain't going on. Do your thing. I'll be at the house chilling with the kids. Whatever. Like, you go do your thing. You don't got to ask me for permission to do nothing. So, same thing. And I feel the same way. Like, I'm not asking you for permission. I'm going to let you know. I'm like, hey, Friday, me and the boys gonna go to Buffalo Wild Wings, get some drinks, eat some wings, watch some games, watch some fights. Or when my boy Tyler comes over, like today, I was like, hey, Tyler coming over tomorrow to watch, golf. And that is what it is. Like, it's Tyler's coming over, or I'm gonna go hang out with Tyler. Like, I'm not asking you for permission. It shouldn't work that way. It's open waves of communication to where we talk to each other, and like, I should be able to come to you and be like, hey, I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna go do that. All right, just to make sure like you ain't have plans prior to that, or you ain't have nothing already set up, or you just know where I'm gonna be. Cause the last time she didn't know where I was in jail. So that's a story for another day though. We're gonna get into that story a little later. That's a long story, and I'm not gonna tell the story without the other parties that was involved being able to tell their side, because if it comes to me and y'all ask me what I did, I was a hostage. But that's a story for another day. We getting off topic. We're gonna get back into toxic relationships. And another thing, you have to always make sure that person feels important in the decisions you're making, right? If that person doesn't feel important in your decision making when it comes to the relationship, and like you're always making the decisions for the relationship, and they're not getting a say so, or they give a say so that's different from yours, and you're just like, well, I don't care what you say, I'm gonna do it anyways, right? And I used to be like this. Like, when I was younger, I didn't know better. Like, I used to be like, nah, it's my way or the highway. You can get gone. But that's not the way it should be. It shouldn't be like that at all. You should be able to have open ways of communication. You weigh the options, pros and cons, right? And then y'all come up to a decision. But me, I don't, and this is why, you have people, this is why people cheat. Like, so I know cheating is in, what creates a toxic relationship, but a lot of this is, will result in someone cheating. Cause, I done known quite a few people that done, their marriages, deteriorated because, they weren't following these steps, or, they weren't looking at these signs and saying, you know what, like, I am part of the problem, or I should probably be doing this differently or whatever. I mean, and I'm not even going to hold y'all. I done slept with some married women back in, my younger days. And it's because their husbands wasn't treating them right. So if you not treating your lady right, she gonna run into the arms of an ain't shit ass motherfucker like me. Back in the day, not now, back in the day though. But, and then and you don't even got to do much. Anybody that slept with somebody that's got a boyfriend or a significant other, you ain't got to do nothing. You ain't got to do much. All you got to do is listen to him. That's it. Word. He said, what? Girl, you deserve better. I can't believe, if it was me, It's that famous line right there. If that was me, I'd give you the world. Oh my God, that's the fucking corniest shit ever. But it worked. It fucking works. It don't take nothing. It don't take nothing. It's women just like somebody that listen to them, rub their shoulders, rub their back. That's what ladies love. Not they don't like just because you provide. You can't use that as an excuse to get lazy in your relationship. You can't like just because you provide, like, oh, I pay the bills, blah blah, and you can't throw that in their face. You can't be like, oh, you can't tell her you want her to be a stay-at-home mom and then throw it in her face that you pay all the bills. Well, of course, motherfucker. If you make the most money, you're gonna pay most of the bills. It's supposed to be like that. Regardless, even if she made the most money, you're supposed to be paying the bills. You the man, right? So, I mean, it just has to be. It has to be equal. You gotta be mindful of the things that you're doing in a relationship. You gotta be mindful of the steps that you're taking, or the steps that you're not taking, or the effort that you're putting in behind it. Because you don't do it, like I said, it's gonna be a young little whippersnapper. Because especially as you get older, because as you get older, the women only look for dudes that are younger. They ain't over here looking for motherfuckers they own age, because you their age and you ain't acting right. So let's see if one of these young whippersnappers gonna treat her right, sweep off her feet, and give her all that energy. Because them young bucks got that energy. Be going all night, pop a Viagra, pop a blue pill at 22. Come back, she ain't even walking straight. Stiletto heels all broken up, mascara running, hair toe up. Because a young buck like myself got up and then fucking rode that goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? But what can you do? You can't be mad at that point. Tank, I deserve. If you ain't never heard that song, go take a listen. It's going to tell you everything you need to know about ain't being shit in your relationship. But what I'm saying is, in all reality, like, you just have to put in effort. You have to put in effort, because if you don't put in effort, they gonna find someone else, or they gonna leave you, and then you're gonna be stuck sitting there talking about why I need you back, baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. You ain't gotta blame it all on you, because you ain't shit. I knew you wasn't shit. That's why I left. You know what I'm saying? And ladies, y'all can be ain't shit too. Don't like. I know I've been going in on the fellas real quick, but ladies, y'all can be ain't shit too. Anybody that know me, I've been through some heartbreaks. I done been with some ain't shit ass females. Y'all heard the story about my ex in Milwaukee? Seeing a whole other dude while I was out there on vacation. I can't even go running because it's snowing. Y'all see my skin color. I don't like the snow. I was out there for love. For love. At least I thought it was love. But it wasn't really. She just wasn't shit. Out here leading me on, telling me she using me for my money. Joke's on you, bitch. I'm always broke. Fuck. What money was you gonna get? Shit, we gonna be struggling together. Well, shit. She told me that. I laughed in her face. Ha ha! Bitch, you thought. You ain't coming up on no money off me. Shit. Can't even afford to get a new tire on my car. My shit been flat for 6 months. Shit. I took my driving test on a flat tire. But you think I got money to give you? Give you shit? You better ask about me. I'm broke till next year. But nah. I don't know. I done been with some, some people, they done been married or whatever. And there was a quick story. There's a chick that I met. She was a Marine. Her husband was a Marine. But when I met her, I didn't know she was married, right? And this is when I was in DC, or when I was in Quantico, and she was like, "Yeah, I take my family out to DC and everything, and show them around because they want to see everything." And I was like, "Oh shit, I ain't never been to DC." I was like, "I'll pay you. I'll pay for your gas, your food. If you just take me there, I want to sightsee. I just want to take some pictures because this is when I was into photography and shit. So I was like, I just want to take some pictures and stuff. Like, I'll pay for your gas, I'll pay for your food, everything. Like, just if you could just give me a ride up there because I ain't got no car, right?" So she's like, "Cool, tight." So we go up there. She bring her daughter, and we just talking or whatever, walking around, taking pictures of everything. I even took some pictures of her daughters for her to keep. And then we go to eat. Go to Buffalo Wild Wings and everything. And then by this time I had found out that she was married. And she was like, yeah, he cheated on me, and you know, his command didn't do nothing and all this other stuff. So I was like, damn, that kind of sucked. But in my mind, I'm like, shit, I wasn't even thinking about nothing else. So I was like, all right. So we, you know, we go hang out. Then we became cool. Like the next weekend, we went to the mall. She took me to the mall so I could buy some shit. Like I ain't had no clothes or nothing. So, you know, and I like to shop at that time. So she take me to the mall. We go shopping. And people from work have seen us together. And they was like, oh, hey, y'all ain't got nothing going on. I'm like, no, me and Tucker, nah, we go. And I remember because we were like, we was the same rank. She was a little older than me, but we was the same rank or whatever. And we just hang out. She was the only other black person there that I really kicked it with. So, and you know how black people do, you know, you kind of stick to your own kind, you know what I'm saying? Not exclusively. I know the climate that we in right now. I'm just saying, when, you know, you in a room full of different, you know, races, you're going to go to the person that looks like you first, evaluate their character. If you fit in, then you fit in. If not, you're going to move around. But anyways, I digress. Whatever the fuck that means. Then, you know, we was eating chow one day. And so we sitting there eating chow, just talking about work and whatever. And then she hit me with yeah, that's my husband sitting right behind you. Hold up. You about to get me hemmed up in here thinking we up in here fucking. I turn around, buddy's sitting right behind me. And then what was crazy is he get up before we do. He get up. Mind you, they have a child together. He get up, walk past her like he ain't even recognize her, bro. Like she was a crackhead on the street, bro. Walked straight past her, looked straight through her, you know what I'm saying? Put his tray up, had to walk by her again to get out. I was like, damn, that's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded, bro. And, you know, her feelings was hurt about it, you know, because, you know, you love that person and you don't think they're going to do you dirty like that, especially if they wronged you. You know, you cheated on me and now you acting like I don't exist. So I was like, damn, that sucked. But is we fucking or not? Deadass. Nah, I ain't say all that. But, you know, I felt bad for her, you know, then we became close over time and then I eventually smashed and slept in her husband's bed and shit. And I told you I wasn't shit, bro. I was so disrespectful. I didn't give a fuck about nothing and nobody. I was just trying to live my best life. I'm kind of like that now. I'm obviously, you know, I got a family to think about, but like I will not sacrifice my own happiness at the expense of someone else's. Like if you're not gonna be happy with something that makes me happy, then oh well. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't please everybody. I'm gonna do what makes me happy, and that's it. Obviously, Cindy, the kids, the girls, they are an exception. But anyone else outside of those three, you can kick rocks, motherfucker. Oh, I forgot one of the biggest things about being in a toxic relationship. If you're getting your ass beat in the crib, motherfucker coming up in there hitting you with the goddamn horse, if motherfucker coming up in there smacking the shit out of you and shit for no reason, bro, you need to get the fuck out of there. Call the cops. I don't give a fuck if man or woman. If the female beating on you, if you go into the crib and your wife like, motherfucker, these cookies cold, smacking you upside your goddamn head, get the fuck out of there. Call the cops. Don't never stay in no abusive relationship. I've put my hands on one female in my entire life. In my entire life, I've punched one female. That was my sister. Because she was fucking with me, and I hit her with a clean two-piece in the 11th grade. I ain't never hit my sister since, but, you know, she backed up off me after that. You know, I hit her with that clean bow, bow, and it was a wrap. But I ain't never hit my sister. Like, I ain't never hit my sister after that, and I ain't never hit no female. But I'm going to put this in context. I was a little nigga when I was a kid. Like, I'm only 5'7" right now. But in high school, I was small. Like, I was like 5 feet. And my sister always been bigger than me. First off, my sister used to hang out in South Park. Anybody that's from Houston knows South Park. I seen my sister beat the shit out of two twins with a stroller. By herself. And you thought I was going to put hands on her? Nah, she was about to dog me in the crib. It may not have been no witnesses, but me and her would have knew. And then, like, we get out in public. And then she, you know, we get into it, we start arguing, and she hit me with I beat your ass like I did when we was in the crib. And then, you know, it's people there and my girlfriend there, and I can't do all that. But, and so I couldn't let her embarrass me. So I had to chin check her right there. We ain't had no issues since. I love my sister. Y'all know I love my sister. Like I said, she did the art for the podcast. She support my shit. I love my big sister. Me and my sister are real tight. But, oh, mind you, my sister also used to like threaten my girlfriends at the time. Like, she didn't threaten Cindy because Cindy was like too nice, but like, I mean, she might have. I can't remember. But she used to threaten my girlfriends, bro. That shit used to be the funniest shit. I know this is a little off topic. Toxic shit, though. Super toxic. It still falls in the category of toxic shit. So my sister used to like if I told my sister I had a new girlfriend, right? She would go up to her and be like, "Hey, you heard my brother? I'm beating your ass." And she used to be just like that, be dead ass serious. And I wouldn't even be around when like she would do this. And my girlfriends would come to me and be like, "I met your sister." I'm like, "You met my sister?" Like, cause in high school, nobody knew me and my sister was related. Cause we look similar. We don't look alike though. Like, we not the same skin tone, nothing. But so nobody knew we didn't speak it. Me and my sister didn't speak at school. We didn't hang out together at school. Like, cause I didn't have a cell phone at school. Unless my mom told my sister something to us that we both needed to know, like after school do this or after school go here or such and such, or my sister needed to give me some money or something, me and my sister didn't speak, right? So my girlfriends would come back and tell me this shit. So I remember like a specific time, right? I had just broke up with my girlfriend. Her name was Brianna. I just broke up with Brianna. Like the day before Valentine's Day, the week of Valentine's Day. And I wasn't even thinking about it when I broke up with her, because I broke up with her to get with somebody else. I'm telling you, toxic behavior. I was toxic. Like, Future ain't have shit on me. But like I was toxic. So, don't judge me. I was like 16. So I broke up with her, right? So, grieving stages a week or two later, I didn't tell my sister I broke up with her. So she get back with her ex, who my sister knew, because she was bi, so she got back with her ex, was a female. My sister see them all cuddled up in the hallway and was like, "Bitch, I told you, like, you heard my brother, I'm beating your ass, so be prepared after school, I'm dragging your ass." Like my sister ran up on her, bro. Like, and then so I see Brianna at lunch, because we was still kind of cool. And she all mad. I'm like, "Yo, what's up with you?" She was like, "Your sister came at me crazy. She talking about she gonna beat my ass and blah, blah, blah." And she was like, "You see all them people over there?" No. She was like, "Your sister gonna beat my ass and all this other shit." I was like, "Hey, chill. My sister will drag you. I'm trying to save you right now. Calm down, pump the brakes." I was like, "My sister will drag you, bro." And then she was like, "Oh, I ain't gonna lose. You see all those people? If I'm getting my ass beat, they gonna jump in." And I was like, "And I'm gonna have to jump in. I'm not gonna let you jump my sister. And if I swing on your ass, you get swung on, bro. Like, I'm not gonna let nobody jump my sister. That's beyond me." What? But so like, and then I had to go find my sister and tell my sister, like, "Bro, like, I broke up with her a couple weeks ago. Like, she good." And she's like, "Oh, all right," because I was about to fucking give her the shit, like, give her the business, bro. I was like, "Hey, I see you, but you can't be beating up my girlfriends and shit like that. What if I wanted to get back with her and you drag her, you put her, she get world starred outside out at the bus stop? I can't be with her no more. No, I can't be with her no more." And Brianna was cute. Ooh, she had that Kelly Rowland dark skin. I don't know what she's doing with her life now. I ain't spoke to her since high school, but whatever. Back to what I was saying. What was we talking about? Oh, toxic relationships. Oh, getting your ass beat in the crib. Yo, if you going home and you getting hit on, like, not hit on, but like beat on, somebody putting hands on you, no, that shit is not cool. That shit is not cool. Like I said, I ain't never hit no woman except for my sister. I ain't never my mama done put hands on me, slap me, punch me in my chest. I ain't never raised my hand to my mama. Never would. I obviously ain't never hit Cindy. I be whooping my kids' ass though. They be getting that ass because they be acting a fool. But other than that, I ain't never put my hands on women. It's not hard. Keep your hands to yourself. We learned that shit in kindergarten. You know what I'm saying? You learn that shit in kindergarten. Keep your hands to yourself. Ladies, keep your hands to yourself. It is 2020. These dudes is knocking y'all out. That chivalry is not dead, but y'all wanted it. Equal rights, equal lefts, equal rights, equal fights. I'm not trying to hear nothing. Because if a strange female start putting her hands on me, best believe. That's mainly why the reason I haven't hit no females. Because I've not been tempted to hit a female. But, bruh. And females, like, y'all be doing that spitting shit. Y'all be doing that. Oh, my God. I'll tell y'all a story about my boy Marcus Slap-a-Ho-Holman. Girl spit on him in high school. Slapped the shit out of her. Slapped the fire out of her. Slapped her so hard we started calling him Slap a Hoe. He got suspended, but whatever. That's disrespectful. I'm telling you, a female spit on me, hitting your ass with a rock bottom followed by a stone cold stunner by tombstone pile driver off the top rope flat frog splash motherfucker. It's gonna take Jesus resurrection coming back to get me up off your ass if you spit on me. That's so disrespectful and disgusting. You spit on somebody, you clearly don't value them as a human being at all. Like, there's no excuses for spitting on somebody. That shit is fucking disgusting. And if you spit on somebody, I hope you get fucking shot. I didn't say killed, but shot. Like, shoot them in the ass or something. You need some punishment for that. It's disrespectful. It's super uncalled for. But if you getting your ass beat in the crib, women, don't be hitting these dudes thinking that they're not going to hit you back. Because it's only so much a dude can take. It's only so much. If you hitting a dude every day, right? Eventually he gonna snap, especially if he got to go through bullshit at work, come home, deal with the kids. Ain't nobody supporting him, ain't getting his back rubbed, food ain't cooked, you know, ain't got no beers in the fridge, his favorite sports team getting their ass blown out. Oh my God. And you come up and you nagging him in his ear and then, you know, poking him in his head and all this other shit. You know, if he goddamn Mario fucking goddamn mushroom your ass, fucking uppercut you, you can't blame nobody but yourself. He shouldn't have hit you, but at the same time, don't push me because I'm close to the edge. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the song? Come on. Motherfucker gonna hit your ass like Greg Hardy. Wow, elbow to the fucking temple. You sleep. Or, you know, or he might put you in a chokehold, put you in a figure four, put you to sleep, wake up. You be real wasted. So I don't know. However y'all like it. I mean, some of y'all women like that shit though. Some of y'all women like to get hit, which the shit blows my fucking mind. Obviously, you don't like to get your fucking shit rocked. Like, you ain't up in there thinking you going fucking 5 rounds with Rocky and shit. Nah, if y'all up in there swinging like that, then y'all need some counseling. Y'all don't even need counseling. Y'all need to just hurry up and split. It's done. It's a done deal, bro. If y'all up in there swinging on each other, how do y'all resort? Like, how is that your, like, next line of defense? Like, y'all in an argument, y'all going back and forth or whatever. You caught one of the other person cheating, and their response is to just fucking square up and fucking hit you square in your chin. Something's wrong with you at that point. That's not a logical way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, whose first thought is that? You know what? I cheated on her, but, you know, she yelling at me a little bit too much. She got one more time to call me nigga. Oh, there it is. Pow. Is she done? Really? Or you come home and like, bitch, this chicken Alfredo's cold, throwing shit at the wall, punching holes in walls, fucking slapping her upside her head. Man, come on now. I ain't never seen, like, because you hit a chick, as a dude, we just naturally stronger. It don't matter, like, if y'all wanted equal rights and y'all wanted, like, oh, women, we all the same. Nah, fuck all that. We all the same till I put these hands on you, and then you're going to feel the difference. So, men, we naturally stronger. So you shouldn't be, like, what do you gain by beating up on somebody? That's like hitting a child. What do you gain by beating up on somebody that's weaker than you? I don't know. That shit blows my fucking mind. I don't get it. Like I said, I don't be hitting no females. But I tell females straight up, if I feel like my life is threatened, you pull up a knife on me, bitch, I'm going to kick your ass through the window. And if you spit on me, I'm going to dislocate your jaw. Like, I'm not even playing with you. Man, woman, female, goddamn extraterrestrial, dog, cat, fucking lemur. I don't give a damn who you is. You spit on me. I don't give a damn if a goddamn camel spit on me. Ain't gonna be no more hump day. Because that motherfucker dead. Spitting on somebody is the most disrespectful shit you can fucking do. But toxic relationships, when if you found yourself in any of these situations, you replaying this video, you listening to the signs and all this shit. When you listen to that and you like, damn, that one match, that one match, that one match, that one match, and they all fucking lining up with the shit you got going on in your relationship, it's time to dip out, bro. Hit the back door. Like the Migos tried to take off. Officer speared me like Goldberg. You know what I'm saying? Like the Migos, you got to get your ass up. Get up out of there. Pack your shit and leave. Another toxic fucking thing that people be saying while they stay in a relationship. Oh, the dick too good. The pussy too good. Bro, man, you know how many motherfuckers is on the planet right now? And you don't think it's no pussy better than that pussy. You think that's the best pussy or dick you gonna get. That's what you really think. That's what you really think. That's the best you gonna get. If you thinking that's the best you gonna get, just stay, bro. Ain't nothing I can tell you at that point. It was a chick, I knew a chick, like her boyfriend was always cheating on her, talking shit to her, making her feel bad. And I was like, why don't you leave? Because like all you do, like me and her was just cool, platonic friends. And I was like, why don't you just leave? You always complaining to me about this motherfucker. Just leave, bro. She's like, I would, but the dick too good. And that was the last time I spoke to her, because I was like, bro, you clearly don't want to leave. You a clown. You dumb as hell. All right, Pennywise. Motherfucker, goddamn Krusty the Clown, Lunette and Molly, a clown and her dolly. Yeah, that's you. You're a fucking clown. For some dumb ass shit, saying some stupid ass shit like that. Oh, the dick too good. Bro, it's so much dick in the world. Pause. It's so much pussy in the world for you to get sprung on, for you to try. Every pussy not the same. So you don't know who pussy better than that pussy. The last pussy could have been better than this pussy. You just stuck on this pussy right now. Shit, the male lady pussy could be fire. We don't know. The chick that work at Target. It be some bad bitches working at Target. But, you know, bad chicks that work at Target, pussy be trash. I don't know that from personal experience. It's just a theory I got going on in my head. I just assume they are, because it's too many good looking ones there. There got to be something wrong with them. They either retarded or they pussy trash. But I don't know. Like, don't stay because of the sex, bro. Sex is like, sex ain't even all that. And I know people say like, oh, I used to say that dumbass shit. Like, oh, if you say the sex ain't all that, it's because you just ain't doing it right. Nah, nigga, I be jumping off the goddamn balcony up in that thing. You know what I'm saying? Steph Curry from 3, you know what I'm saying? Nah, fuck Steph Curry. Anyways, yeah, but like, I be up in that thing. But it ain't all that. It ain't like the end all be all. Like, after y'all done fucking, then what you doing? You gotta have something to talk about. You ain't just gonna talk about fuck. You gotta have, like, you gotta be able to build a relationship. You gotta have communication back and forth. The person has to be like your friend, your homie, your lover. Like, you gotta be all that wrapped in one. If y'all can't sit and have a conversation, if y'all don't like the same movies, if y'all ain't got nothing in common, y'all don't need to be together. I'm sorry. All that opposites attract, that's bullshit. Cause I had a motherfucker that was my opposite, you know, Brianna. She was my opposite, and look at where that got me. Fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Not just her. I don't want y'all to think it was just Brianna. I had some real ain't shit exes. And it was my opposite. Like I had an ex, super fine. But the bitch was a liar. Like, lied about having a sister. Who lies about having a sister? She lied about having a whole sister, a whole sibling, and she made up an entire human being. You know what I'm saying? Something wrong with her. She does porn now, but whatever. If you find yourself, you know, matching up with these traits, then maybe it's you, motherfucker. I don't know. Maybe some of y'all gotta look into yourself. Like, you gotta read these topics off to yourself in the mirror, because some of y'all are the toxic ones. Some of y'all is future. Some of y'all are Future. And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about Future, I'm talking about the rapper Future. Some of y'all are Future. Some of y'all are the reason, the causes of all this, you know, toxicity in the relationship. So you got to sit back and self-evaluate, Megan. Because it ain't just everybody. Sometimes it's you, Megan. You know who I'm talking about. Anyways, you can't be thinking use God's gift to the world. Because like I said, I've said this many times in my videos. Every female got a coochie. Every dude got a dick. So sex cannot be the answer. That cannot be the only thing you bring to the table, or the only reason why you're staying at the table, going back for seconds, thirds. Motherfucker, if you're full, back away from the table. Gluttony is not a good thing. Overindulging You just gonna feel shitty in the end. It's like going back, like it's going back for your third plate on Thanksgiving. I know the shit was fire. I know the cornbread stuffing and the turkey and the ham and the mac and cheese made from scratch. I know it's fire. I can't wait for Thanksgiving. My mouth watering just thinking about it. But after that second plate, when I'm going up for that third, I'm just being greedy at this point. I know I don't need no more. I know I don't need no more. Or it's like when your friends keep forcing you to take shots and you're not really a drinker. Like you keep taking them shots, you're like, oh, I don't really like that one. All right, maybe I need to take another one just to verify that I didn't like that one. You take another, oh, I didn't really like that one either. But your friends keep shoving it in your face. Like that's the relationship. Your boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other, they keep shoving the shots in your face. You just keep taking them. You're like, ugh. And now you all woozy, punch drunk, you're stumbling, one of your shoes gone. You got dicks drawn on your face because you fell asleep with your shoes on. Like, and now you're like, fuck, how do I get out of this situation? You're too drunk to drive home. You shouldn't have kept drinking. You know what I'm saying? All right, so another relationship. I'm gonna tell y'all about the first time I got cheated on. Just this is how toxic it was. And I just still wanted this person back. That's the toxicity. Wanted somebody back after they did you dirty, right? There I was in the 6th grade. And had a girlfriend. Her name was Olga. I know that's an ugly ass name, but she was fine. She was the most well-developed 6th grader there was. Little Hispanic girl. She was fun, boy. This is me thinking as a 6th grader. And I'm like, oh, I got me a nice little girl. And then like, you know, my friends was like pressuring me to kiss her and shit in front of them. And I'm like, I don't move like that. I want to move in secret. You know, I want to stealth Tom Clancy. I've been playing Tom Clancy Splinter Cell since I was a kid. So, you know, I'm trying to move in the shadows. Friends ain't got to be all that. Your friends ain't got to witness everything you do. You feel me? Also, so it was one weekend. I don't know how long we had been dating at this point. Go home. I'm thinking everything all gravy or whatever. And, you know, we come back and one of my boys is like, because, you know, I stayed in Acres Home. And in Acres Home, they had like a go-kart spot, like by our school, basically between where we went to school and where my apartment complex was, like on the way, right? And so someone was like, hey, I seen Olga at the go-kart place with another dude. And I was like, nah, Olga, she wouldn't do that to me. I told you, I used to think I was the shit. I thought I was invincible. She wouldn't do that to me. And then I go to her, I was like, hey, I heard you was doing this and this and that. And she was like, yeah, I did that. And it just crushed me. It crushed my little 6th grade heart. Oh, God. The devastation. She didn't even say that she had kissed him. And we obviously wasn't fucking at that time. So like it ain't like she was like really doing nothing wrong, but the fact that she wasn't there with me and she was with somebody else, it just tore me up. Oh, it ripped me to shreds, bro. And to pour salt in the not even pour salt, to pour fucking acid in the goddamn wounds. You know what song was popping at that time? You know what song had just come out? And this is my first heartbreak. You know what song had just come out? Goddamn Let It Burn by Usher. Oh my God. And my sister got the CD. My sister got the album. And Let It Burn was on the radio. I'm just in my bed crying. Like, why she do me like that? I was like goddamn Cuba Gooding Jr. and fucking Boys in the Hood. Motherfucking in the house swinging at the air. Like, oh my God, I was so hurt. Man, fuck all. Man, fuck her. I ain't seen her since, but she was fine. She was fine. That was my first Hispanic girlfriend. Man, I don't know. It don't really count. This is 6th grade. But, you know, hey, I guess it counted for something. That heartbreak was real. So the relationship got to be real because I was devastated. Fucking devastated. Oh, my God. I can remember that heartache right now. But, you know, like I said, you find yourself in any of these situations, you're dealing with these toxic ass people, get the fuck out of there. Just like the movie Get Out. Get out. Get out of the relationship before it gets worse. And if they aggressive, they punching walls and shit like this, on a serious ass note, if they showing you signs that shit might actually get physical, get out of there before it gets physical. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. I don't want to see anybody, you know, fucking with anything, right? Wait, did I mention Nathan in this video? My lights. If I didn't, my lights. All the lights that I have, y'all see how like everything looks so much better. The melanin is popping right now. It's because of my boy Nathan. He bought me these lights even though I didn't want him to. He supports me wholeheartedly 100%. And he buys me shit even when I can afford it myself. And he could have just told me and I would have bought them. He bought them for me and sent them to my house. I love you, Nathan. Nothing is possible without Nathan. He supports every video. He bought these beautiful lights. Like, it's amazing. Like, y'all see the quality. Y'all see the melanin. Y'all see the picture quality and how the light is radiating off myself and the GOAT Bruce Lee behind me. Anyways, that's all we got for this week. Stay tuned next week. We're gonna talk about I'm probably talking about like fighting versus shooting. My boy Nick wanted me to talk about that. The Ahmaud Arbery case. The new video came out of him arguing with the cops. I'm just gonna make this quick. The first cop handled it very well. Ahmaud was visibly upset, rightfully so. You on your day off, you sit in your car, cops pull up on you, questioning you, trying to search your car. I would be pissed off. That's the only day off he got that week. Cop handled it well. He didn't get too aggressive, but he was assertive, and he didn't overreact to anything that Ahmaud was saying. Second cop pulls up. They asked him to search the car. Second cop pulls up, pulls out his taser. Was like, get away from the car. Get your hands out of your pocket. He pulls his hands out. Then the cop squeezes the trigger on the taser. I thank God that it was a taser and not a gun. And also the taser malfunctioned. So, it's, whenever someone passes away, when it's racially, there's any sort of racial undertone to it or any racial, thought process behind it, or it hits the media as far as racism, they're going to bring out videos to try to defamate the character of the person that is dead, the person that died, the victim, which makes no sense to me. This person lost their life and you're going to try to make them look like a worse person to support someone else that killed them. Same thing with George Zimmerman and Trayvon Martin. They brought up the pictures of Trayvon holding guns and stuff like that. And then you find out those pictures were fake. So, like, I don't, it's just bullshit. But that's all we got for this week. I hope y'all love the video. By the way, if you like this video, please subscribe. Please subscribe and like the video. That's the only way this is going to get bigger. And the only way y'all see me on bigger platforms and be able to make more videos. Please like this video. Please subscribe.